Hey nerds, Sage is here. So I'm doing some Tempest Trials here, as you can see. And a lot of you were obviously seeing, well, you're going to be seeing what I'm talking about in a second, because, well, this is news and obviously everyone's freaking out, like the Reddit went crazy. I got bombarded with messages the instant this happened, and people were freaking the hell out, but yes. Hopefully editing Sages, because editing Sages will be lazy. He can put up, you know, the picture that I'm talking about. It should be up on the screen right now, and yeah. This is going to be the Halloween banner, so you can all feel free to point and laugh at me, because yes, I know, the Halloween banner is here. It's a thing. I get it. I was wrong. Rejoice. Rejoice. Just think about it. I mean, I didn't expect it, but hey, it's cool. I'm fine with it. When it came to these units, I found it really funny because, you know, I made an off remark. I said something along the lines of that. It reminded me of something from a DLC in Fates. A DLC in Fates we didn't get. It doesn't actually, I don't think it has an actual English name. The translation was, it escapes me, but it was Halloween based. And the one thing I said is that the one on the right kind of looked a little bit like Leo, and Leo does, at least in that event, have a whole picture for him, which is him dressed as a vampire. He has a tomato in one hand and a cane in the other. And it looks ridiculous, but it looks like something that's just typical of Leo. And like I said something like, no, you know, something as a remark to like, oh God, please don't be Leo. And people blew up with that. They're like, what, you don't like Leo? And no, I don't mind. You know, I wouldn't mind Leo if he got another one. If he ended up with another specialty unit that was just like, oh hey, look, it's Leo. Oh man. This time he's more of a tank and his slow speed makes sense. But, you know, or something like that. But the one on the left, total mystery to me. I don't know. A lot of you have been discussing it in the comments, and you can continue to discuss it here if you so please. But the reason why I say, oh God, Leo, not Leo, was mostly because, well, if you look back at the past specialty units, there's been something that's kind of glaring. Mostly is that, well, almost all of the characters in those banners have been from 2 games. And I'm sure you can guess which 2 games those are. Awakening and Fates. Easter, you know, we're going to skip Bridal for right now. The summer events, you know, the performing arts events, and now probably the Halloween event. It's most likely that these are going to be characters from Fates and Awakening. That's just because, well, they that's what makes the money. That's what brings in the cash, you know, the dollars, y'all, all that fun stuff. And well, that's the simple truth there. It's just, well, it's gonna make the money, and I'm almost certain that when it comes to this banner, it's just gonna be that. And that is more the reason why I said that, because I would like them to try and not so much focus on Fates and Awakening. I feel that you could really put a lot of the more popular characters from other games in a costume too, and it would work just fine. Especially now with how Heroes is rolling out a lot of characters that we don't know, and they're bringing them in, and we're getting to know them. It would make more sense to maybe roll out some characters that, you know, aren't simply from Heroes. You know, I mean, aren't simply from Fates or Awakening. They're all from Heroes, just by the way. Most of them are. All of them that are in here anyways. But it kind of gets to me a little bit, because it's just like, oh man, here's some new units, here's a bunch of dancers. You know, the performing arts one was pretty cool. I'll hand it to them. That was a neat touch. You know, bringing in daughter, son and mother, not daughter. You know, that dynamic was really cool. But it can't be escaped that I'm just kind of hoping that if they do, you know, anyways, if they do Awakening and Fates, maybe they do it kind of like how they did the Bridal event, where occasionally, you know, we get a character that's a little bit different. We got Charlotte in that one, which was odd. She is not in the game otherwise. Instead, she's in a dress, and she's there with a giant spoon. Who knew? And when it came to that, that was cool. We also got Sheeta and Lynn, who were other characters that weren't from those two games, so that's why the bridal one is at least kind of promising when it came to characters, because, well, they were different. They were more interesting. And I'm kind of hoping that maybe they'll bring in another character that we haven't seen in the game yet, and it'll be something crazy, and we'll enjoy it, and we'll have fun with that. But I don't know. And, you know, when I said, oh god, Leo, it's just mostly because I'm getting so tired of seeing Awakening and, and I almost said Heroes again, Awakening and Fate's characters brought into this just to have another, another coat of painting. Leo came back, but he was another Red Tome unit. Only this time he doesn't have a horse. That poor bastard. I just don't want it to be a one-note thing, and I know that's different for a lot of people, but while I'm super excited for Halloween, the Halloween banner looks crazy. Funny story, by the way, that the Halloween DLC, at least from what I can remember for Fates, it didn't come to the US obviously, but I do remember that Camilla's in there and she does have a succubus outfit, or at least something like it, succubus witch kind of thing going on, which good on you, IS, for knowing exactly what your fans want. Oh, man. But yeah, that's just the just me simply talking about it, because, well, I want characters, give me Ike in a silly outfit. I would like to see that. Give me, Erica or Ephraim in a silly outfit. Maybe they can both wear each other's outfits, Ephraim can finally dress like the girl that he loves. Things like that. But, when I said that, it was just speculation. I really have no idea what's going to happen with this banner, and I'm hoping we'll get some curveballs out of it, because last time, the Performing Arts banner was just, jeez, that was a monstrosity. Still, nonetheless, I'm just going to leave you with that, guys. For now, tell me what you think. Are you getting kind of tired of it being Awakening and Fate's characters, or are you happy with it? Just put the comments in, put it in below, and I'll talk to you there. Catch you later.